Hey guys, happy couple here. In today's video, we're going over how do you flirt without being creepy.
Very, very key information.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. It is the red button. It's right there.
And hit the little bell.
Ding, ding. The bell gives you notifications of when we post new videos, so you never, ever, ever have to miss one. Stay around till the end of this video because the points are key. Eye contact is a good thing. You can underdo it and you can definitely overdo it. So you want to have the right amount of eye contact. If you make no eye contact, it's very hard to actually...
It's not even called flirting, that's just called standing.
Yeah, it's like you can't really get a connection going. You don't know if she wants to talk to you, he wants to talk to you. It's rough. So don't just stare at your phone. If there's someone you want to talk to, like pick your eyes up and make a connection. However, you can also have that creeper stare where they're just kind of...
It's usually head tilted forward.
Yeah, and they just
or like
kind of
slightly sideways and eyes a little too wide. It's just weird.
When the look starts to just be so constant, you just...
We got dry.
So that's another reason you don't want to
don't
do
do
that. When the look starts to just get too long, you start to just feel uncomfortable because it starts to come off as stalker rather than interested person. Interested person is potentially great. Stalker, nobody wants that.
Complimenting the other person. When you want to flirt, complimenting. That's nice, but don't overdo it. It's like you can give a nice compliment and then roll with your conversation. If you start using the word "and" in your compliments, you're probably starting to go overboard. Wow, your hair is really cool. I really like your haircut. And I like your makeup. And I like...
Too much.
Yeah, too much.
Also, see what the response is. Like if you give a compliment, see how that's taken before maybe diving in with more complimenting, because it can just be a bit of an onslaught where you're like, okay, I'm just uncomfortable. This one is perfect for me. Touching someone that you are flirting with, you really gotta gauge this, and it's a good way to gauge interest or no interest.
It should first of all be somebody who's expressed other levels of interest. Like this isn't just like go and be like, hey, how you doing? No.
Touching is definitely not the first step. Like you're gonna have some eye contact and some conversation first. Maybe throw in a compliment, see how it's received before you ever even get to touching.
Yeah, and then keep working from there. Then we start talking about this.
Exactly. If you're at a point where you're having, good flowing conversation and you think, hey, yes, there might be some interest here, then you can do a touch on the arm or a light touch on the hand or something that makes sense also in the setting. Like you're not just gonna
randomly
come up and
grabbing their hand.
Like you gotta play into what is actually happening in the scenario, but you can really gauge a lot. If you do a short light touch and she seems fine with it, cool. If you go in for a touch, get away from me, like don't keep touching this person. Or
even if they're just literally getting like still like don't move other way. You're like, okay, good. This is uncomfortable.
I'm not a touchy-feely person. Now this isn't
Which is hilarious because she's also super like social and bubbly and like...
I'm very outgoing and I love hugs. I'll hug people that I just met. That's totally cool. But like lingering touching, no. If there's not a logical reason to be touching, then why? This video is about flirting, so you're gonna be wanting, potentially, to have someone touch you. That's, flirting. It's like, yay. Like, I did not have a problem when he touched me before we were going out because, he was flirting and I was into it. So this is good.
Just to clarify, it was like a hug.
Hug, or if our legs touched on a couch or something, I wasn't like, ooh, I need to now pull away. I was like, oh, I like this.
It's really easy to make someone feel unsafe. Like, especially if you're with a woman, for example, if you have your back to the door and you're kind of like blocking it, even if it's not your intention, If you position yourself where she can leave if she wants, and it's not like nobody ever feels like they're getting cornered, that's good, right? So just in terms of how you position can make it feel like, hey, we're good, you know, it's totally cool. I'm not trying to make something happen here that's not gonna happen. It's totally okay. Right. So you just put the person at ease. You're treating them the same way, if you guys flipped roles, the way you would actually wanna be treated.
Because if you are actually flirting with someone who is interested in you, they're gonna want you to flirt with them. They're gonna want to carry on that conversation, and over time, they're gonna wanna take it to the next level if things continue to go well. But if there's that pressure or fear or uncomfortable, like she's not gonna wanna be with someone that she doesn't feel safe with.
If you think this could help somebody else, share it with them. This sums it up, guys. These are ways to be flirty without creepy.
Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one.